Hello, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Jenny Jaguar, and this space is dedicated to anyone on a path of deep healing, intuitive awakening, and overcoming toxic traits or karmic cycles that are damn near impossible to break free from. Now, I had done an Aries reading the other day, but I think I put my little microphone on mute so you couldn't hear anything, so I had to redo it. And I think it is important for me to do this again because I think Saturn is moving into Aries. And so if you feel like um, life is just like smacking your hand or just like hit you on the back of the head, telling you to get your shit together, Aries, then that might be why. So I think it is perfect for us to get a blockages reading and your next 7-day priorities reading on out the way. All right. So without further ado, and I know this is a brand spanking new channel, only 2 months old. So I think I might edit the lineup. I don't know. I really like blockages and next 7-day priorities. I don't know. I might do that every week and then do soul mirror shadow work week. Like, I don't know. Do those just throughout the month as I see fit. So that'll give me more time to do those since those are so deep. I think I like that. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I don't know. I'll play along with that. We'll see what happens in March. Okay. All right. So right now we're going to get into your blockages. Holy Spirit, can you give me insight on what my Aries are what blockages my Aries are currently experiencing? I don't even know how to ask a question. Holy Spirit, what are my Aries blockages that they need to address that's holding them back from their next level up? There we go. Holy Spirit, what blockages are holding my Aries, keeping my Aries from their next level up? What blockages are keeping my Aries from their next level up? All right, so 3 cards are going to get you right now. So who is my Aries right now? The current state of my Aries. 7 of Pentacles. It kind of wants to it kind of wants to go out in reverse, but I get that upright. So planning, progress, reflection, working on investments. What's blocking my Aries? What's blocking my Aries? Ooh. I'm so animated with this. I apologize, y'all. Major court upright, minor arcana reverse. Ooh, minor arcana reverse. So you have a Queen of Cups reverse that is holding you back from your progress. Maybe either this is an outside influence. Of course, I'm going to clarify, but either this is an outside influence that is keeping you from making progress, Aries, or you could be this Queen of Cups in reverse. You could be insecure, moody, codependent, withdrawal, overwhelming. If that doesn't sound like you or how your current mood is, then look around and see who that person is. Okay, could be them. That bitch. All right. All right. So the third and final card. What is this? Action to take. Yeah, I think we need these every week. What action should my Aries take in this situation? Holy Spirit. I wonder, what action should my Aries take? It's going really fast. What action should my Aries take? Holy Spirit. 2 of Wands. Plan. Can you clarify this 2 of Wands? It's like, keep planning. Keep trying. Ooh. You have fragile boundaries, quitting, giving up, overwhelmed, disempowered, insecure. So there's some insecurities coming up. You may be trying to manifest something, Aries, but every time you take a few steps closer to your dream coming true, you probably step back like, ooh. Maybe you have a fear of success. Let's find out. Holy Spirit, what shadow aspects could be holding my Aries back from what action to take? And I'm going to go back and clarify this Queen of Cups in a minute, but let me focus on you right now, Aries. What's holding you back from your goals, Aries? Okay, let's figure that out. Can we do that, Aries? Because God damn it, I just had some wonderful stuff happen from passing tests. Now, I don't know if y'all know anything about passing tests. When you pass tests and you just see shit play out, it's like a game. I don't know. It's really, really fun. It's like, oh, okay, this is all right, Spirit, it's time to go. Bit, Spirit. Bit. So maybe that's the issue. Do you have troubles like just trusting Spirit, Aries? Do you like, are you like one of those spiritual or religious people who is like, I have faith, I know the power inside of me, but then when you come to your first mountain, it's like, oh my Lord, let me stay in this hill, let me stay in this valley. So I don't know, take what resonates. But yes, Holy Spirit, what shadow aspects could be keeping my Aries from taking action? Texting storm, panic, over attachment, abandonment alarm. Your fullness is sacred, big emotions, loud truths, worthy presence. It's like being too overreactive, lashing out, anger, deflection, emotional armor. So you do things, whoever Aries I'm talking to. We got texting storm, your fullness is sacred, lashing out, and performer. So lashing out and performer, that's letting me know that you probably have a hard time if it's like sad emotions. Maybe as a kid you had a hard time, or your parents made you feel bad for being sad or hurt or something. It was like, I don't know why you're crying. I'll give you something to cry about. Or I don't know, just something like, oh, big boys don't cry, or pretty girls don't cry, or smile, you're pretty, or something like that. Like certain emotions aren't valid. And so instead of feeling those emotions, you suppress them and you lash out instead. Maybe you feel somebody getting away and you maybe do a texting storm and try to pull them back because you have an over attachment. Maybe it's an over attachment because you have trouble accepting yourself and your boundaries and feeling worthy of just being present. You have to try to lure people in with something. Maybe it was controlling parents or something. Maybe you did have parents, like if you did something that they didn't like, they would pull back from you at a time when you really needed them. I don't know. Take what resonates. If you need help with the inner work to do that stuff, please, I have a shadow work ebook. Link in the description box. I also have a blog post on how to deal with difficult emotions. I'll put a link in the description box for that too. All right, so getting back to this Queen of Cups reversed as a blockage. Oh, hold up now. Holy Spirit, can you clear? This is going by so fast. Oh my gosh. Okay, oh wait, I have a whole nother reading to do. That'll be next 7 days. I was like, why is this going by so fast? But anywho, Holy Spirit, can you clarify the blockages? This Queen of Cups reverse for my Aries blockage. I think I need to do 2 different. Let it go, release, don't look back. Holding grudges. Holding grudges. Masculine energy. Let that nigga go. Distant travel adventure. Can you clarify distant travel adventure? Are you bent out of shape because somebody... Ooh, this Queen of Cups reverse energy could actually be a masculine energy. Aries that is bent out of shape because they see you getting away. Somebody that you probably had not a threesome. Could be, I don't know. A third party situation with three's a crowd that came under masculine energy. Let it go, release, don't look back. Why am I getting this is falling for you? I think they're going to try to pull you back in. It's like, oh, I want you back. But it's like, ugh, please let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Moving on, relocation. Yeah. Somebody that you probably moved away from, that you're with, they're getting bent out of shape and they want to come back to you. If you're a masculine, could be a Queen of Wands energy. Aries, that is you though. That's you. With the World card underneath it. And it's like you're contemplating. Are you contemplating on closing out a cycle? Or balancing things out with somebody? Could be a new... Maybe you are leveling up in your career or something, and as a result, people from your past are like, ooh, Aries looks good. Money and new attitude looks good on Aries. Run that back, Aries. So, I don't know. Take what resonates. If you like the way I read, please like, comment, or subscribe. Now we're going to get into your next 7-day priorities as it pertains to relationships, career, and self-development. Okay. All right, Holy Spirit, can you give me or help me get insight on my Aries placements, next 7-day priorities as it pertains to love, career, and relationships? All right. For love. Career. Okay, I'm feel like I'm just making... So 2s could be significant. In self-development, we have Knight of Wands. Okay, let me start from the beginning. Oh, 5 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so I'm gonna just have to read these. I am new to Vice Versa Tarot deck. This is why I'm doing this spread, okay, so I can learn it. But when I did it last time, when you couldn't hear the audio, it was really good. But anywho, going back to your reading, you don't care about all that small stuff. Give me my fucking reading. Excuse me, I hope none of y'all are saying this to people that are giving you readings. But anyhow, starting off with love, we have the High Priestess. So this can go a couple of, ooh. All right, Aries. So for love, it seems like, are you just like juggling people, just having your fun and just being secretive about it? Because that's what it's looking like. It looks like that you are just enjoying your time, juggling people, just maybe you're a young person, I don't know, just living your life, loving different energies, and maybe you find somebody else and it's like, hey, you want to be on the roster too? Hmm? You can if you want to. Let's see what this high priestess says. Mm. So, child, when you when you get this side in the reading, true wisdom can only be found within. Established religions have their place, but when the high priestess appears, trust your own guidance. This card indicates a time for silence, as with the magician card. The intent here is not to focus your mind, but to open your spirit. Seek peace and stillness in which to hear the inner voice and the voice of your deity. When you are ready to know more, the veil will be lifted. So this is giving me the energy of somebody that is probably avoiding sitting in stillness because spirit is really trying to sit you down and say something to you, but you're avoiding it. Maybe you are trying to balance things out with certain relationships. You're going out partying, you're being in different causes, just staying busy, okay? And the one thing that you really need to focus on is listening to your inner voice because it's trying to tell you something. And you probably know it's trying to tell you something because anytime you sit in silence, you start to hear it. And maybe it's making you emotional. Maybe it's something that you're not ready to hear. And so as a result, you probably get up and be just like, okay, let me see who is free right now because I do not want to be alone with these thoughts. TV doesn't help. Alcohol doesn't help. Smoking doesn't help. Like, no matter what you try to do, you just try to stay busy. Try to get as much distractions as possible. This is the kind of energy that I'm getting. But I don't know. Take a resonates. Uh so as far as advice for this, Holy Spirit, do you have any advice for their on how to address this priority in their relationships? Any advice for my Aries and how to approach this priority in their relationship? Ooh, oh. I don't know if celebrate is what was supposed to come out. It says align, receive, break free, presence, and open up. You're being asked to be open to receiving universal gifts. These can come in the form of love, money, compliments, healing energy, and universal wisdom. Know that you're worthy of these gifts and open up to them. So maybe you have like some spiritual gifts or something that spirit is waiting to give to you, but you're not sitting down to accept them. And then it's also saying you're being asked to break free from the tribe in order to live your authentic life. This isn't easy, but it's very necessary. If you're going to share your true self with others, be brave, be real, be you, and trust that those who love you will always be there for you. What is that with receive, break free, presence? Maybe you're being told to break free in how you receive relationships. It's like maybe you keep going to certain relationships. Like, you need to prioritize how you receive in relationships, because maybe like the way, like you're not being your authentic self, because it did say performer in that in the shadow aspects of your blockages. So maybe you are being performative just to be in these relationships just because you don't want to be alone. And then it says you're being asked to spend more time in the present moment, to stop ruminating about the past or longing for the future. Maybe you have a hard time accepting your current circumstances, and so you do things to try to avoid or distract yourself. It says your life is happening right now, and when you're not present for it, you miss all of its beauty. And then it says open up. You're being asked to open your heart to another, let down your walls, and trust that they want what's best for you. Your life will open up in wonderful ways once you decide to open up. And a line is at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. You got to open up something. You're not in alignment, basically. And you're trying to avoid that. That's what it seems like. All right. So moving right along. So for career, you got the Two of Pentacles. So it could be like the balancing act. Maybe you're like negotiating something. But it says when you get this card in, when you get this card in a reading, life may seem like a balancing act these days, but keep your good humor and you'll be able to handle it all with grace. The key is to only take on as many obligations as you can reasonably juggle at once and finish with each before you pick up the next one. New opportunities are on the horizon. Be ready to demonstrate that you can happily take them on and succeed. So you are in this time of your life where it is time to show up and show out. Maybe something happened like all of a sudden, like over the next 7 days. So if this is like a new job, it's like doing all the onboarding paperwork. Okay, I have to go get the background check, the drug screening. You all have to do this in a certain amount of time while still working your current job. Okay. Or this could be maybe you are trying to negotiate how to drop off kids to and from school with the new divorce, and you have a new job and things are just out of order. Okay, something like that is coming to mind that you have to prioritize over the next 7 days. But it's a lot of night energy. So just make sure you're completing things that you're starting. Like you may have the energy and motivation, but don't get distracted. Don't try to run away from your responsibilities for the sake of fun. There's like this little feeling that you get when when your spirit is finally getting on the right path, and there are aspects of your old former self that's just like, no, I want to go do ratchet shit with my friends. Do I really want to study? But then it's like, no, wait, I will stay at this level. I'm just saying, just is in the mindset, like if you're in college or a college person, saying, not saying that you are, but everybody has a different lifestyle as an adult. So we can all relate to being in college, maybe. But if you're in college, there is like the freshman year or freshman sophomore years where it separates the serious from the not serious. Because I know when I freshman year, they said like, hey, look around you, because about 75% of these people you will not see next semester. And not 75%, maybe like 20, 30%, I don't know, some percentage. And sure enough, a lot of people like either dropped out, went military, or just like, yeah, this isn't for me, or I can't get my grades up. And so it is that balancing act and learning how to remain disciplined. And, since Saturn will be in Aries right now, or I don't know how long. I'm not astrology. I don't know. It's interesting. But anywho, look into it. Google it, baby. You will feel the fire or like deadlines and notices or alerts and stuff that pushes you to get your shit together. Okay. So just keep that in mind. Now, Holy Spirit, do you have any advice for my Aries in regards to their career and this Two of Pentacles and juggling everything and making it look easy? Any advice for my Aries as far as career? Got a few. We have release. You're being asked to release any toxic people or situations from your life. Yeah, going from one career to the other. Focus. You're being asked to shift your focus away from what isn't working and toward what is. Not only going from like one job to another, but it can go from like a 9 to 5 to entrepreneur, or going from entrepreneur back to a 9 to 5. Like, it happens. And then we have detach. So what is it? Release, focus, detach. So it's a lot of touch and go. Maybe it's a lot of testing and researching, step back, check in, and protect. And comfort. This was getting the blockages energy that I was getting earlier, because it's like you get, maybe in your career you do things to get forward momentum, and then maybe when you feel comfortable in something, then you pull back when you need to just keep going further. So that's something that I'm getting also. So don't slow down, keep that forward momentum. If you're trying to make sales, be so you might be, so in your career it may seem like that you're doing that, everything is all nice and hunky-dory, but you're doing a lot behind the scenes, a lot of juggling. And maybe in your career people are not, maybe you can look around and some people are not doing what they're supposed to be doing, and it's like, yo, I'm sitting here struggling and you're not. That is also what I'm getting. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's like, now that you're leaving, people are wanting to start to help out with you now. Could that be what it is too? And so it's like, okay, you need to release and start focusing on what's important, because it's not these people. Let's see, for my entrepreneurs, these owls sound like monkeys. I don't know if y'all can hear that in the background, but I don't know. Maybe that means something. They're owls or some type of birds, but they sound like monkeys. Go, ooh, 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 ooh. Granted, monkeys, whatever. I don't know. Hopefully you can hear in the background. Anywho, spirits, any advice as it pertains to this Two of Pentacles for my entrepreneurs? Plan. Wasn't it on your blockages? Anyhow, give back. You're not doing the right. You're hoarding, not really giving to receive. Clarify. Okay, so it seems like you're doing a whole bunch of everything and not really giving to the right places. So plan, anticipate setbacks and failures, plan for them. Don't let them drain your energy. So I know you want to be happy-go-lucky Aries and be like the fool and start new things and be all hopeful, but you do have to plan for setbacks. Actually, it's something that I do, that I teach my coaching clients in my stress alchemy course. It's like, especially in wellness, because a lot of people don't plan for setbacks. They're like, okay, here's the plan, it's going to work. And it's like, yeah, but setbacks happen because that's how you stopped the last time. And I have so many clients that come back to me or try to come back to me because they're just like, all right, Jenny, I got to call you because I got to get back in the gym because, my doctor, they were getting on to me because my numbers aren't doing what they're supposed to do. And this is one of the reasons why I became a coach and nutritionist more so, and moving away from straight personal training, because I'm just like, bro, it would be easier for me to coach you on your habits so you can stay consistent in doing what you need to do instead of wasting our time and your money. Okay. But anyhow, give back, donate to your community or causes that are close to your heart. It creates an energy of abundance around you and your business. So yeah, do some donations. If money feels stagnant, find some way to give some donations. It doesn't even have to be money donations. It can be donating your time. Hey, I'm giving away free tarot readings for blind mothers. I don't know, whatever your cause is that's dear to your heart. All right. Do that and give back to bring that flow of abundance to your business. For clarify, this is the last card that came out. It says, get clear on what activities and online platforms bring in your best clients and customers. Focus your attention there and ignore distractions, okay? So you don't get caught up in the vanity metrics. Oh, well, Facebook is giving me all these likes and shares. Yes, but they're giving you no clients as opposed to being on LinkedIn. Pivot, okay? Where the money at, okay? Where the money? All right, so going into self-development, let's see. We have the Knight of Wands. Let's see what this little sucker's saying. What you saying, dude? Okay, so this is the outer self that is showing for self-development. So it says, this is a person who is happiest when he has a cause he can pour his passion into. His spirit is restless. He likes to be on the move looking for the next adventure. This knight is perfectly capable of falling in love at first sight, giving his whole being to passion, and then moving on. The unicorn consents freely to carry him without the need for saddle or harness. Please wrap it up, okay? Please wrap it up. Because they are kindred spirits. Please don't let that, oh, I feel a connection. It must be right. Oh, they look okay. Please, okay? Don't let that fool you. It says, charismatic, untamable, beautiful in their boldness. When he finds his soulmate, there will be no need to tie him down. He will give himself freely and completely. Look. For self-development, all I am getting from this spread is, can you keep that penny squeezed between your knees, okay? When you see that person, that's going to make them weak, okay? That's what it seemed like. Self-control. All right, that is all I'm getting. I'm not even going to clarify. I'm just going to ask for advice. Holy Spirit, do you have any advice for my Aries in regards to self-development? Or here, what shadow aspects could be contributing? That's a good one. Holy Spirit, what shadow aspects could be contributing to this Knight of Wands for self-development? Oh, honey, we gonna air these skeletons out. You are worthy by being. Inherent value, enoughness, identity. You got to show people. You don't always have to share yourself with people just to show your worth. Your wounds hold your wisdom. experience, insight, integration. Yeah. Perfectionist, pressure, shame, avoidance, hypercriticism. So I'm getting one or two things. Either you start stuff and then don't finish because you never put it out there. As a perfectionist, this could be a career or something. But when it comes to people and relationships, it can be like, oh, let me share myself with people because that's the one thing I know I'm good at. And so let me show this person how good I am at that. And let me keep finding ways to perfect myself or perfect my craft. But I guess it doesn't always have to be, well, I can't think. I can't see. Let me see. Help me see this another way, Spirit. Holy Spirit, can you clarify this Knight of Wands, Three of Cups, and Knight of Cups in regards to self-development for my Aries? Mind you, the readings that came out today are completely different than what I had 2 days ago. A lot longer, I will say that much. I was getting proud of myself. The Spirit like, nah, bitch, you got to talk today. Not the Knight of Wands, clarifying the Knight of Wands. Holy Spirit, can you clarify the Knight of Wands in regards to self-development? I said what I said. You're a fucking Knight of Wands. Who are your spirit guides? Aries? Three of Wands, Six of Wands, Magician. Hangman and the Moon. All right, so we got the Knight of Wands, Three of Wands, Six of Wands. It's a lot of energy. Magician. See, are you want some trickster stuff? Is like karma coming to hit you? Or somebody around you and you have to navigate how you handle this person that is getting karma around you? What is that? Survivor's remorse? Is that what it is? Are you suffering from survivor's remorse? And it's like, now it could be that some people want to come back and celebrate with you now that you made it to the top, and you like, fuck that. And maybe your priorities for self-development is let's see. Holy Spirit, any advice for my Aries? Slow down. Life isn't a race, nor is it a competition. Doing so doesn't make you weak or less than. It makes you strong, wise, and much better able to navigate life with clarity. So either and reassess. Are you like trying to keep up with the Joneses or something? Because somebody leveled up around you and you stepped away. Oh, we got another one. Let it go. Slow down, reassess, let it go. This is giving the energy of somebody trying to attack or bully somebody that is just minding their business, trying to make it through the odds, and you were left out in the cold and now you hurt about it. Maybe you feel betrayed because they reached a certain status that you didn't know that they could make. Or vice versa. This could be you and this is how they're feeling. Flip it, smack it, rub it down, however it resonates, you know. This is the moon, so this is somebody's subconscious. All right. So it resonates. Believes at the bottom of the deck. You're being asked to fully believe in yourself and your dreams. It's time for that idea that's lived inside of your heart to be brought into the world. So that is giving survivor's remorse. It's like, or fear of success. Maybe you're betrayed in the past because people were maybe you're betrayed in the past because people saw your promise. They saw your potential for success, and they're like, fuck, how can I sabotage them? Because I don't want them to be really amazing and make me feel like shit. And so maybe subconsciously you have a belief that says that being successful is not safe. F all that, man. Aries, go get them coins, okay? Go get them coins. All right, so let's close it out because this went a lot longer than expected. I'm going to close it out with a spiritual message. Holy Spirit, you got a spiritual message for my Aries. Okay. If you think you're alone, you are not. We are beside you in all challenges that you face. Trust that outside sources will always be working with you to ensure the best outcome in every situation. Remember, always stay high vibrational. If you need to, Google the emotional guidance scale and Google the emotional guidance scale, take a picture of it, and keep it in your phone. So whenever you feel like you're in a low vibrational emotion, figure out the next common step, and then do that mental gymnastics to shift your mood. I have a happiness reset blueprint video series on my other YouTube channel, Jenny Jaguar TSP. And that just basically shows you how to control your mind so you can stay happy and content regardless of what's going on, regardless of life's ups and downs. So as I say, Spirit has your best interests at heart and they love you. Lex says, take some time to rest and rejuvenate. You need to pace yourself with the changes that are coming your way. They are all positive, okay? Take some time to rest and rejuvenate. You need to pace yourself with the changes that are coming your way. They are all positive. Bigger and better things are coming for you. Just relax and trust, okay? So, yeah, you're probably stuck in survival mode because you are probably in a scenario that looks like it's going to go a negative way, but it's actually going to go a positive way. Maybe you had setbacks or disappointments in the past, and now it's time for you to actually run off the cliff and fly instead of fail. And maybe you're afraid of failing because it hurt real bad in the past. F all of that, okay? Rest and relax. It's time to reset your nervous system. I have a burnout recovery thing. I don't know. I feel like I don't think I have any free resources on how to reset your nervous system, but I do have one-on-one coaching, okay, that will give you tarot readings with it. So, yeah, just go to thestewproject.com. Link in the description box. So yeah, I hope that's it, and I hope this helps. Aries, I am fighting for you. Okay, I'm an Aries rising, so we are in this together. In this together. All right. Love y'all and happy healing.